So I'm journaling. Today is May 12th. And I was just about to journal. And then, so today I shampooed. I used a rug doctor on my carpet. So, like, my chair is off and my guitar is off. And my hammock's hanging, or not my hammock, my dirty clothes hamper is hanging as well. And I was just journaling on my bed right here. And like a vision came to me. It's like, I'm looking at the viewfinder. It's like a vision came to me. It's like I was daydreaming, but then it wasn't daydreaming. It was like a look into the future / also the past. It was really interesting, but I wrote it down. It was like 10 seconds and I have like 2 pages of journaling. I'm like, how can I get all that description from 10 seconds? And then at the end of journaling this, I was thinking about books. Like, I was thinking about authors like Stephen King and what's his name? Stephen King, Herman Melville. I'm reading Moby Dick right now. And Jen Sincero, all the authors of the Bible as well. And I thought about how could they elaborate so much about a few topics. It's because they have their stories and they express their stories and their emotions and their other thoughts that correlate with that. And I'm like, well, if you are really passionate about something, you can really elaborate on something forever. And I think that there's just so much wisdom in books. And if you wanted to get a head start in life, if you wanted to be further out from everyone spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, socially, every aspect, read books, but also get that live mentorship. Find someone to talk to. Now, I have a few people I can talk to, but I'm going to share with you this journal entry that I just wrote down, and it was just like 10 seconds, and it took me like a while to write it down. So I just had a vision, and I was both people, okay? Now, I have a feeling this is at Castaway Club in Minnesota. It was at, and I'm either a camp speaker / camp leader, and that's like older me, and I'm just sitting. So if you go to camp and there's that area in between the windbreaker and like the entrance, there's a hill, and then there's the grass, and then there's the sidewalks, and they all merge into one. Right, it's right in front of the windbreaker or windjammer, and there's like a circle, and inside there's a bunch of flowers. It's like a circle cement thing. Now, that's me, older me. I'm probably just enjoying the outdoors. I don't know where other people are. This might be... I have a feeling this is work crew, and I'm either a camp speaker or a leader. Something like that. It's older me. I'm at Castaway. And it's me enjoying the outdoors. I'm just sitting there, and I'm just, like, chilling. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know if I have a book in my hand. I don't know if I have my phone. I just know that I'm out there and I'm enjoying the sky and the sun. I'm enjoying the sky and the sun. And younger me, 17, I went to work crew when I was 17. He comes up. He says hi because he's walking past me. You may as well say hi, right? And then he's by himself, younger me. And maybe he's just perusing around, maybe just going on a walk. I say hi, and then I ask him what he's doing. He says, oh, I mean, just whatever. I'm just doing whatever. I was going to walk to the windjammer for something. I don't know, maybe get some more water, maybe just find some people to talk to. And then I say, come sit with me. I tell him to sit next to me. I ask him how camp slash work crew, so I think this is work crew. I ask him how camp slash work crew is going. He says it's fine. And then I ask him what his story is. I'm interested in this kid because he was walking by, he was with me, I was not doing anything. I'm like, oh, I haven't met you yet. I don't know about you. Tell me more about you. And so I ask him his story, and I ask more about his life, and he talks. He gets off topic a little bit, and then gets back on topic, telling his life story. Then he gets a little deep about how he can be lost and confused in life. I ask questions along the way because I'm genuinely curious, and then I can tell that he's going a little bit deep, and I want to make sure he answers some of his deeper questions, and I want to ask him good questions so he can figure things out on his life on his own, and to, in a way, answer his own questions and to get him to open up as well. And I do that because I can tell he's going deep and he needs to open up to someone. And while he's giving his story, he laughs. He talks about some cool, weird things, quirky things about him, And then he gets somber. He says, yeah, this happened. And then this happened. And then he gets into a different range of emotions. Now, I know that someone like that means that they haven't spoken to someone in a while. If they're opening up like that and they're getting off topic, especially if they're getting off topic and they just needed someone to talk to, and they're kind of glad that they have someone to talk to, maybe they wanted someone to talk to, they just didn't have anyone interested in them. So I can just tell that I would ask some questions, and then younger me would just say, I don't know a lot. I was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, I guess this. I don't know. And then I'm just there. I'm saying, okay. And I'm listening. I'm genuinely listening. So I ask if he's had anyone ask him for his story. And now I've concluded in this journal entry that this is work crew. It's been week 2 of work crew. I remember work crew was about 3 weeks long, 3.5 maybe. It was about 3 weeks long. It was a while. Now it's week 2 of work crew, which means that it's either halfway over or it's almost over. And then he starts to cry or get a little bit sad and a little bit upset as well. And he says no. And then I ask why he's alone, and he says he doesn't feel like he belongs at Castaway. He feels like no one cares about him, and it wouldn't even matter if he was there or not on work crew. And I bet he's feeling a little confused, and we're thinking like, yeah, it's been week 2 of work crew, and no one has asked or cared to get to know me more, and yet I hear all these people saying, oh yeah, we connected so well because so when I connected on a story. I can imagine he's feeling that other people are getting close and connecting when it's been 2 weeks, and other people are making deep friendships, and people are sharing their stories, getting deep, and no one's asked him, and I bet he feels a little bit left out, which probably explains why he's walking alone, because maybe he just doesn't have anyone to talk to, or no one's been interested in him. Well, I pray for him, and I pray deeply for him, because he just ripped his life story in front of me, laid down everything. We hugged for like 2 minutes, and like 2 minutes straight. Like, we're holding each other for 2 minutes. At this point, he's crying. He's bawling. Heavy tears, like baby crying, like just absolutely dirty, just snot, heavy tears. Your face is red. Your skin is hot because you have a hot, warm temperature now. Then you have mixed emotions stirring because he just told me my younger self told me his deepest, darkest secrets with someone he's only known for a couple weeks, and I'm the camp leader, and maybe we haven't had a whole lot of interaction, so we're even more strangers. He just told me his deepest, darkest secrets for someone he's known for a couple weeks. He's told me something that he isn't even comfortable telling his parents or his friends, and that makes him even more confused about why he's crying on my shoulder and why work crew is almost over and someone couldn't give a half hour of their time for this kid just to say, I want to get to know you. What's your story? I feel a deep compassion for this kid. Because that kid was me. And that kid is me. That kid is me today. No one should ever feel that lonely. These are my afterthoughts. I still feel like this kid. When that 10 seconds was there, I felt like I was both people. Felt like I was a leader and I was that 17-year-old Eric. Now I'm feeling this completely because I'm confused at why I'm emotional at this, because I never cry. I never cry. I always keep my composure, but this is... There's a bug. This is private. I might post this publicly because, quite frankly, I want people to see this, and I want people to know what's on my mind and on my thoughts, and I feel that way. I feel like no one cares about me, and I feel like it wouldn't even matter. I genuinely feel like if I was completely gone from the world, no one would care. I feel like no person in the world would give a rat's ass if I was here or not. And I really do feel that for everyone in my life. I really do. Now I think about this, I'm actually going to post this. This is going to be public. Because this is part of what journaling is for me. So, and I journal, and I have my podcast, my YouTube channel, and it's a self-reflective journal. You see some of my older videos of where I was when I was 16, 17, and then I have a bunch of old clips that my dad sent me of one when I was I think I was at First Tee golf course, and I remember that day golfing with my friend Jake, and me when I was at World Market with my parents. I put that on there. I put that public. I think I put all of that stuff public. No one should ever feel this lonely. I can guarantee that most teenagers feel this way. I guarantee that if you are watching this, you in some way feel this way as well. How dare you allow other people to feel this way? How dare you do nothing about it? How dare you do nothing for yourself? How dare you? I don't have any other thoughts in my head right now. I'm reading Moby Dick. This is like, I don't have anyone to talk to. I really don't feel like I don't have a whole lot of people to talk to. This is why I love my YouTube channel. I have this camera I talk to. I love my journal because I can get my thoughts and ideas out on some form of medium, because I really don't feel like anyone has time to listen to me or care about me. So